Hello people, coming to you again from my back garden, and it was a bit dull just before, but the sun's come out, so I'm pleased. Don't think it's going to stay out very long though. So anyway, hope you're well. There you go. And I just wanted to say I'm going to upload an ebook on Amazon, and you should be able to get it tomorrow for free. It's based on the teachings of Neville Goddard, and it's called Assume the Best. Assume the Best by Louise Cowley, with lots of teachings from Neville Goddard in. So I hope you like that. And if you do, please, please, please consider leaving a positive review on Amazon, because that really, really helps. And I really appreciate it. Hello again. I listened to my recording from the garden, and as you could probably hear, the wind was quite noisy, so I'm going to have to record it all again from inside. Sorry about that. But at least you saw a bit of sunshine in my garden. Hope that cheered you up wherever you are, if you don't have sunshine anyway. Anyway, back to the book. I started writing it a few months ago because I wanted to gather some more teachings together from Neville Goddard about particular subjects. And I've just tried to edit it and write it quickly this week when I've been feeling okay, to get it out quite quickly. And like I said, I'm going to make it free for a few days, and hopefully you like it. It's about 10,000 words. The first, not the first chapter, the introduction is about assuming the best. And as I said in that clip the other day, it helps everybody to assume the best because you feel more positive. But the main thing is it's bringing good things to you into your life. So it is actually having a physical effect as well through bringing good situations into your world. The first chapter is about faith, and it's called Faith is Loyalty to Unseen Reality. It's really important that we study what faith is, and we understand it intellectually, but we also understand it spiritually. That's so important. And to understand it spiritually, you really need to contemplate and meditate on scripture about faith so that it goes deeper into your being. So I recommend listening to Neville Goddard talks and just chewing over and digesting relevant scripture that pertains to it so that we can have absolute faith that everything exists. Our dream already exists in the invisible. And all we have to do to make it a reality is to believe that. It sounds so simple, but it's true. If you believe in it and you maintain that belief, you are drawing it out of the invisible and bringing it to you, and it will manifest in objective reality in the world at some point. We just don't know when. That's the thing. It's about persevering with it. So that is all about really developing faith, studying. The second chapter is, I think I called it Occupying the State. And what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. The whole world consists of infinite states. You could see them as personalities, and we occupy different states, all of us. So when you're angry with somebody for doing something, you can see it as being part of the state they're in, and they have to externalize everything in the state. So it's not really who they are truly, because all of us, we're all consciousness. We're all the same thing, we're all God, but then it's like we dip in and out of these different states, states of the sleep. And so we act differently to each other. We're playing different parts. We're all actors, essentially. But the good thing is we can choose the state that we want to inhabit, the one that we want to dwell in. And all we have to do that is imagine what it would be like if we accomplished our dream. What would we feel like? And then we're in that state, and we're actually in that state. We're not just imagining it, but it's not the state. It is the state. So we have to keep going back to that state and dwelling in it, feeling the feeling, until we believe that we actually are the new concept of self. So yeah, that's all about states and how to do that, how it works, as far as we can say, because it's such a great mystery. But basically, you're imagining a scene in the future that implies your dream is fulfilled. You are putting friends in it who are maybe congratulating you, seeing you as this new concept of self, like just really pleased for you maybe, or really impressed with your success. I don't know, but you've got to see the expressions on their faces as implying that you have achieved what you want to achieve. So you go through that and you feel the feeling. You're actually in the scene. You're seeing everything around you. You're not seeing yourself. And then you take that feeling and you occupy it throughout the day. You carry it around with you as though it's a fragrance and assume that it's done. That's the third chapter, assuming that it is a fact. You have fulfilled your dream in the future. You just carry it around with you and you just assume it's done. It's like you give it a relaxed kind of attention. Just like, yeah, it's a fact. I know I am successful. I know I am a millionaire. I know I am a successful actor in the future. How would you imagine that, for example? I would imagine that I have an abundance of work. I am working every day on the stage or in TV or films, and it's a normal state of affairs. You would feel great joy in the beginning when you first achieve your success, and you would have that relaxed joy about you every day, like, oh, this is great, I'm doing what I want to do. But then it would become more of a normal reality for you. So how would that feel? Carry that around with you. How would that feel? And you would be thinking from new ideas. For example, you wouldn't be coming from a poverty mentality trying to get work. You'd have so much work. You could pick and choose. So you could be just thinking big ideas. What do you really want to do? Because you can do anything you want. And living in those ideas. So I would start from there if you were wanting to be successful in any area, really. But yeah, that's what I would do if I wanted to be an actor. And finally, the conclusion is how to persevere in the assumption. Because so often we give up or we forget, and we need to keep doing it. Because you never know how long it's going to take before your dream becomes a reality. So I would write something up, write a short phrase implying that it's a fact. And you say it every day, stick it up on your wall, and just something to remind you that you keep on doing it all the time. I am a successful actor. I am a millionaire. I keep coming back to millionaire, I know, but I think lots of people would like that. Yeah, I am happy. I am healthy. I am whole. I am confident. Just believing that all good things are your birthright and they're coming to you. And keeping that state of optimism every day, no matter what. It's your greatest power, really. It's going to bring good things your way. And it will make you feel better just in the moment before you actually see the result of your imagined thoughts. So I hope that really helps. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, really. I think it's really interesting, all the ideas of states. And I really want to see people as living in different states, and that when they might say something that's a bit hurtful or just not very nice, I don't know, just to see them as coming from a state and that they have to behave like that up to a point. So not blaming people for things, forgiving everybody, because we're all living in different states and we're all acting out different parts. It's just how life is. I think that's it, really. So if you have any questions, any thoughts, please put them down below, and hope you like the book. Hope I manage to get it out tomorrow. Oh yes, I'll put a link here, and so you can just click on it, and I'll make it free for about 3 days, and just like a couple of quid after that, I don't know, a couple of dollars. Okay, so take care, stay well everybody, and thanks for tuning in and listening to the end. Really appreciate that. Bye. Just read it and see what you think, because it could really help you. Keep listening to Neville Goddard, and keep believing in your dream. And please keep believing that everybody's well and happy, and we've gone through this difficult time in the world. And use I remember when the coronavirus was rife in the world, and now everything's fine and we came through it. That's really helpful, and it's a strong thought. So hope that was helpful. And thank you for all your positive comments. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go inside now because it's a bit chilly out here. Hope the sunshine comes back soon. Okay, take care, stay well everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Bye. I forgot to say, do you like my new hat?